Hey, my name is Haley Reed, and I am so excited to be moving to Kenya, Africa in January to be a full-time missionary.
Hello, my name is Bitro Mohonja from Kenya, Nairobi. I was born and raised in Kibera. I'm 23 years old. For the longest time, I've been so passionate about ministry, and that is what I've been doing since I was in campus.
I went for the first time to Kenya in 2017 with Eden Church, not knowing that the Lord was going to call me back there one day long term. I remember the first time seeing extreme poverty in Kenya. The first time I had a kid ask me for money to go to school. The first time I had a 12-year-old tell me she was pregnant. There's nothing like stepping into Kibera slum for the first time. I wept. And each time I was exposed to the vulnerable and lost, I could feel the compassion of Jesus prompting me to do something. Every time I walked through the streets of Kenya, I am reminded of the physical needs that are around me, but also the spiritual ones. You see, we can provide meals, send kids to school, provide options and parenting classes for those in crisis pregnancies. But if we are not offering the hope of the gospel, then we are really missing the point. It wasn't until that trip in March of 2023 that I was given a clear direction from God on what He was prompting me to do. Looking back at all of the trips and experiences and jobs and details, I can see God's hand in every step and His heart for His people. Romans 15:13 says, "Now may the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you believe in Him, so that you may overflow with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit." It is only through the hope of the gospel and the power of the Holy Spirit that lives will be changed for the glory and honor of Jesus Christ. Remembering vulnerable people isn't a calling for a select few. It is a command for every believer. I'm not going to care for the vulnerable because of a special calling. There are 95 verses in the Bible commanding us to remember the poor and vulnerable. For Christians, it must be a part of our normal rhythms of daily obedience. There are so many ways to remember those pushed to the margins in our world, and I am here to help you use your gifts, talents, and resources to respond to this biblical command.
Namshukuru Hailey kwa kunisaidia nimepata sponsor kwa shule, na Mungu ambariki.